Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. A little bit sort of impromptu. I did get this scheduled a couple days ago, but initially my thought was I was gonna take a lot or most or all of December off from streaming, but here I am streaming. Today is not Crafty Fun with Friends, though. Since I already canceled all of those for the month, but I thought what I would do, since a lot of my Black Friday goodies came, I would do a little bit of an unboxing, and I figured I'd do it live, just for the fun of it, hang out with you all since I kind of miss streaming. So what did I get? Now, some folks might have already seen me craft with some of these things. So firstly, I did help myself to the thermal cinch. Let me know as you're joining in. Did you do any Black Friday shopping? Did you find any good deals? Or did you actually manage to control yourself, unlike me? So I did get the thermal cinch, and I've already crafted with it. I really like it. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. And oh, thanks, Jana. You're so sweet. Welcome, Jana, Cece, Judy, Adelaide, and T. Hi, friends. And I am streaming out to Instagram too. So if you are chatting over on Instagram, I can see your comments. I just can't bring them up on screen like I can with YouTube. So I shopped Altenew. Guys, Altenew got me, like, I think 2 times and almost a third time. Their Black Friday was kind of effective. I don't know if you all tracked what was going on with Altenew, but the every couple few days, I would get a message from Melissa. She's gonna crack up when and she would tell me, "Hey Lynn, this set is on super duper clearance, and then this set is on super duper clearance." And what was happening was every couple few days, Altenew would mark down one, two, like a couple of sets by something like 60% off of their alcohol markers, which I've grown to really like a lot, as is evidenced by the additional sets that I purchased. And but it wouldn't be all of their markers. It would just be one or two sets that day. And it didn't last that long, as it turned out, because by the time I shared it, I know a few people let me know that, oh, by the time they clicked, maybe a day or two later, the offer was gone. So so they got me good, Altenew. So I picked up some of those, and then on one of the orders while I was at it, some of these were on clearance. So this is a set of, I just thought these were beautifully illustrated, and you've got the option of coloring it in, but then you've got the option of doing some solid stamping for some easy coloring, and also you've got the stencils as another option for easy coloring. So kind of like that, and then there's a coordinating die that goes with it. So as a bundle, it was, I think this was something else that was something like 65% off. And then there were some things that were super clearance. Oh, this was another super clearance one. Oh, so this is the Small World, and it's a layering stamp set and a coordinating die that gives you the globe. And I thought that what I might do, if I can get my act together, is for World Card Making Day, I think next year, for folks who don't know, World Card Making Day is the first Saturday of October. And I usually do like a 12-hour live stream marathon where I invite friends to come craft with me throughout the day. And I thought maybe if I can get my act together of making thank you cards for folks who join me. I didn't do that this year, which is not super cool of me. So I got this, and maybe I'll get a head start and do this for next year. So that's my thinking there. This was a freebie, and I have to admit, when I saw this freebie, I thought it was gonna be bigger. This is only 3x6, which kind of makes sense as a freebie. I thought it was like a pack of 8.5 by 11 is what I would be getting, but it's kind of small. And oh, Adelaide, that's a score. Adelaide says I bought myself a mink for hot foiling at a good price. Nice. That's awesome. That's a good treat. I got a mink too. I should have showed that as well, but it wasn't. I got it before Black Friday though, so I don't know if that actually counts. And then Craft Stash got me a couple times too. So what got me with Craft Stash is I really like their Papercraft Society boxes. I think they're really good value for money, even at the price that at the full price. I think it's $35, although their pricing has been really strange. Some of them, it seems, have fluctuated. I'm not gonna unbox all of them, but I actually got 2 and I've put them together in a single box until I craft with it. So this one is the Simply Made Crafts one, and it's fall themed. Okay, so here's the reason why I like this one. It's got okay, maybe this will show it. So it's got these cute little critters that you can assemble, and you can sort of mix and match the parts and create different animals from them. So look how cute that is. So there's like, and there's a guide in the booklet that tells you, okay, put this body with, you know, this tail and then get a raccoon or whatever it is. So so I thought that was really cool. I've been I don't get these until they go on sale, and it was 50%. No, it wasn't 50% off. This is why they got me twice. It was buy one get one free. So I bought one and I got one free. This is Funky Fossil, which is a brand I'm not familiar with. They're new to me. I don't know if folks have heard of them, but I love this colorway. Like, look how gorgeous. And there's like 2 huge stamp sets. Well, one huge stamp set and then a I guess a regular size stamp set. But one of the things I thought was really cool about this is that well, first off, I love the abstract kind of illustration of the person with the floral spray. But one of the neat things is that the coordinating die, it doesn't cut out the whole thing. It just cuts out the floral spray so that you can stamp this and then you can stamp it a second time and die cut just this part and then add some dimension behind there. And it's the same with this one. There's a coordinating die, but it doesn't cut all the way around everything. It just cuts out the floral spray so that you can kind of use it standalone too. And then this, she's lovely as well. So I kind of like the illustration, and I think it's going to be fun to color those up. And I don't really feel like I have anything like that. So, so I really love that. I love the colors. This navy and pink and gold is really awesome. So that was the first one, and then my second order hasn't arrived yet. But the reason why they got me a second time is because they put their Papercraft Society boxes on sale again, but you didn't have to buy one full price to get one free. They just marked it 50% off, and so I got the third box that I was looking for, that I wanted to get, but there wasn't a fourth box that I wanted when I put this first order in. So I was like, okay, I'm not just going to get a good deal just because I can get a good deal. I restrained myself a little bit and just got the 2 that I wanted. And then they put the whole thing 50% off. So I ordered a second time to get the third box that I wanted. And then coming later is the if you saw me craft with T and Lala and Joe for a live stream collab hop, I made a Boundless album, but from the Miss P Loves Papercraft Society box. And I had mentioned that she has like a whole line of dies in that same type of binding. And so I got this when it was available and on sale. It's not anymore, but this actually doesn't do the pages. It just does the wrap or the cover, which you can either use as a box or just as a cover for your album. And then at the time that I got this, the pages were not available, but they became available. So in my second order from Craft Stash, that's going to be coming. So now I can actually make a bigger size album. And every time Lala crafts, I see her crafting with art by Marlene, and I'm always so jealous. So I picked this up because it was on clearance at Craft Stash. It's not the booklet that Lala often crafts with, which has the ephemeras, but it's gorgeous, gorgeous papers. So I thought that would be really, really fun to craft with. I've actually already crafted with this as part of my Advent series for Spellbinders. Hey friends who have joined. Hi, Lori and Mary. Oh good, T says love Papercraft Society. They're great. I feel like they are really good value for money. And I do like that it's kind of different brands every time. Jada says, I've been looking at the mink, going to try my old laminator. See, oh yeah, definitely do that. See how you like it. I used a laminator for a very, very long time. And I got by just fine, but then I did eventually get kind of frustrated because I wasn't really getting consistently good results. And I bit the bullet and I finally got the mink, and I'm pretty happy with it because it does give you like near perfect foiling almost all the time. So Adelaide says hello, all you crazy crafters. Yes. Hi Annette, welcome. And so that rounds out my Papercraft Society box, or my Craft Stash orders. One's still on its way to me. And oh, I want to talk about this since I just saw it come up in the chat. So I will do an unboxing of mystery boxes because I'm selling mystery boxes. They are D-stashes. And that actually is a good segue to another Black Friday sort of order. It actually just landed on my doorstep today. So for folks who don't know, I'm actually on the Imagine Crafts design team. Actually, I manage the team. And so I did order a bunch of stuff to have for myself, but also to give away. So let's see. If you're not familiar, Imagine Crafts, I'm going to take the whole box off and just pull things out as we go. But they're actually a local company to me in Washington State. And so they are a retailer of Sukaneko inks. And I absolutely love Sukaneko inks. They're kind of my favorite brand, mostly because you actually can find an ink formulation for whatever surface you want to ink on, whatever substrate you want. So between these three, I think these are all of the Memento Dewdrops. And so I already have the full set, so I ordered this to actually give away. And then for folks who are fans, you already know, but it's been a long time since they put out new VersaFine Clear colors, and I got a set for free for being a part of the team. And so I ordered a set to also give away. And I'll tell you in a moment how you can get some of these goodies. So there are, oh, I'm missing one. There should be 12 new colors, and they must have been out of stock, so I must be missing one. And so I'm not gonna give away like full sets, folks, so if your eyes are getting wide, I do want to preface that. And then my two favorites are the VersaFine Onyx block, which is sort of their original VersaFines, and Memento Tuxedo Black. So this is my go-to kind of dye-based ink, and this is my go-to pigment-based ink. And I've got some sponge daubers, which I wanted to try out because I haven't actually tried theirs. Oh, so Twilight isn't one of the new ones. Thanks, T. So am I missing more of the, that must just be because it's my favorite color. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, folks. I'm actually going to divide some of these up and create little bundles. And if you are inclined to shop for the mystery box this weekend only, every order of the mystery box, not only can you use the code that's on the screen now, mystery box -10-plus ink, you're gonna get 10% off of the mystery box and some subset of these inks. And one of the things that one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is because I'm glad T is also in the chat, because T's Masculine Makes Masterclass is all about choosing color. And then we have another class taught by Sarah, which is on muted colors. And since we have a couple of classes that are all about sort of picking colors, choosing colors, and T also sent me some ink pads, because these mystery boxes are really stash boxes from myself and the other instructors who are teaching at the Masculine Makes Masterclass series. And so since we have some classes that are sort of about color, I thought, and TRA sent me some inks as well as I had some duplicate inks in my stash. I thought, well, why not have every box include some inks? So your mystery box, whether you ordered this weekend or not, is going to include at least one ink pad. But if you order this weekend, I'm actually going to divide up some of these goodies and you'll get even more. So you'll probably get a couple of the Memento Dewdrops, and you'll probably get one or two of the VersaFine Clear inks. Just depends on how many orders come in this weekend. And I'll give you some sponge daubers as well. So so that way you have kind of a mix of dye-based inks, and you'll have some pigment-based inks to play with. And I know T's got a lot of fact-checking on whether what's new on these Clear inks and what's not. So just, take note. Not everything is one of the new colors, but this stash is meant to be given away. So go ahead, and if you want to place an order and get an even better value for money, then you can do that this weekend. You'll get 10% off, and you'll get some extra inks. And I put the coupon code, but let me actually get you a link to the mystery boxes. And that way you can, I know T, they're my favorite. Twilight is I think might be my absolute favorite. All right, so friends, here is, oh, actually, let me also do an unboxing of the mystery box, just so that, all right, so there's the link if you want to see the listing. And I saw the question about Canada. Let me address that. Okay. I want to address that while I do an unboxing of the actual mystery box. So at the moment, there are 2 mystery boxes. I think there's only like, there's 2 mystery box listings on my website. There's mystery box 1 and mystery box 2. And I want to be really clear about the difference between the 2. What I'm about to unbox is mystery box number 2. This one, if you buy it, it will come with all 5 masterclasses from the Masculine Makes Masterclass series. So not only are you going to get everything that you see in this box, if you order this weekend, you will also get some free inks from Sukaneko, or Sukaneko brand ink pads. And as well, you will get all 5 of the masterclasses. I should also note that what happened to, I bought this also from Imagine Crafts or Sukaneko, but these are for me to keep, folks. But I guess if we're doing a haul video, we should show everything, right? So but I'm not giving these away. These are memento dual markers. So what's cool about them is that they are they're supposed to coordinate and match with the dewdrops or the dye-based inks. So you have all the same color names and everything. So I've got if I got everything that I ordered, I should have all of the ones that they make. But I know that they are very popular, and stock is not always available for everything. So, and by the way, for folks who don't know, this is the marker bag from Pear Blossom Press. It's really, really cute. And it's cool because you can kind of zoink it down and then and then use it and then pull it back up and zip it for storage. Okay, that was a slight derail. Yeah, I like the small ones too, Cindy. I feel like they are just easier for me to use. And so that works out pretty well for me. Oh, Jana says, I already have the glasses, but I'm getting a box this weekend. Oh, that's so sweet, Jana. Especially since I think, Jana, you got the first mystery box too. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't finish what I was saying. So mystery box 2 is what I'm going to show you now. And it has the classes. Mystery box number 1 is the previous one from the Easy Holiday Crafting Masterclass series. That one has no classes with it. So there are no classes that come with mystery box 1. It is a slightly higher value box because there were more instructors teaching that. And so this box is box number 2. It's $200+ in retail value. And when I calculate retail value, it's really just these goodies. And then on top of that, you're going to get cards, handmade cards from the instructors, which do have value to them. Somebody, our instructors have handmade these. I remember that card. And usually if they sell them at craft fairs, it's, they can fetch a pretty penny. So, but I haven't included the value of the handmade cards in with the advertised retail value of the box. I've really only considered the stamps and dies and stuff that you get. So here's a look-see at what comes. So we'll start to take everything out. This is just a sample box, because remember, it's D-Stash. Mostly new items. Some of them might be gently used, but everything is going to be complete. And you'll be able to tell there's quite a lot in here that's, you can tell with the stamps in particular, that if they've never been used, it does come across. And so this is an embossing folder and coordinating. Oh, I think that's from my stash. Oh, that's nice. This is Maker Forte. Oh, that's the other thing. So some of these being destashed, they're actually from brands that you know, might not be in business anymore. And so you might not even be able to get any of these, even if you wanted them. So I'll count up when we put things back in the box, but those were the stamps dies and really the stash builders. Then we've got Pink and Main A2. This is like for your infinity shaker. It says A2, but it's only 3 3/4 by 5. So it's not like a full front shaker. So that's kind of interesting. Small shaker cover. T, is this one from you? I think that's from your stash. There's some ephemera. I think this is from Sarah. Okay, so different in Mystery Box 2 is this is going to be papers galore, folks. There's the equivalent of 4 full paper pads. I'm not going to go through each and every one of these sheet by sheet, but let me go through at least one of them just to give you an idea, because these aren't full paper pads. Instead, these are, again, remember, these are destashes from the instructors teaching at this retreat, so they're gonna look pretty different to what you got in Mystery Box number 1, if you did buy Mystery Box number 1, because this was the thing that's kind of fascinating about putting these together, is that everybody has such different tastes, and I feel like it's very reflective in their paper choices, because it's very Mystery Box 1 had a lot of Not Too Shabby. It had a lot of cat scrappiness papers, Pink and Main papers, and this time we're seeing this one's a single-sided papers from Stampin' Up. I think some of these are from there, and then I think there's some Brutus Monroe papers, and just a very different assortment of brands. And so that's one of the really fun things. And so as you can see, as I'm trying to kind of flip through these, there's gonna be 4 sheets from each sort of collection, each paper pad, and that way you have a little bit of a sampler from different brand papers and different collections, even if you're getting kind of papers from the same brand. But that way you have at least 4 sheets from, you know, each paper pad collection. And if you're making a project, you'll have at least a few to coordinate with. So I'm gonna do a second one just so that you can see more variety. And then this one even has some ephemera, and this ephemera is like, there's some glitter. I know some folks don't like glitter, sorry, but it's pretty well stuck down. So this is, again, some papers are going to be single-sided, but here again, you're going to get at least 4. Sometimes it's 3, but most of the time, I think I was able to find 4 sheets from each paper collection. And this is gorgeous. Look at these. This is Not Too Shabby. When you see Not Too Shabby, you know it's coming from me. This is Crafter's Companion. So it's kind of nice. You get a little bit of variety, a little bit of a mix. Now this is, it looks rough and rugged at the top, but this is the extra bit. So, you know, don't worry, you'll still have your full kind of 6x6. I think this is Memory Box, if I remember correctly. And oh yeah, this is from my stash. This is Prima Marketing. I am sad to be destashing this, but the reality is I just don't think I'll get to crafting with it. So Prima, so some boxes will get that too. So every box is going to be different, and I can't guarantee, like, you might, I don't think you'll see duplicates in terms of papers, even with so many, because I just make up these packs, and then when I need to ship out a box, I just grab 4. So sometimes it's obvious when they are gonna have the same papers, and sometimes not so obvious if it's papers in the center, but I try to give a good mix. So that's the equivalent of 4 full paper pads, so 24 sheets each. Nice little sampler, lots to craft with. Oh, see, this is good to know. Yeah, hey folks, if you sell at craft fairs or you sell your cards anywhere, let me know in the chat. What do you normally sell your handmade cards for? I'm always really curious about that. Annette says my handcrafted cards sell for $8, so I can totally relate. Yeah, so I wanted to, I didn't want to like make the box feel like, oh, the $200 value, that's, you know, $30, $40 in handmade cards. It's not. It's like $200 of value of like the papers, the stamps, the dies, and then the handmade cards are like on top of that. So if you add that, you know, it's even more. So here's the package that, you know, all mystery boxes will have. At least one ink pad. This is, I know the ink pad is from T. This is a Catherine Pooler. And then there's going to be some washing in here, some ephemera. So everybody's box, whether you order this weekend or later, will have at least one ink pad. And then T also included a lot of extra like little media items. There's some sampler spools of ribbon. And then every box is also going to have a button pin that is specific to this, the masterclass series that comes with this box. So this box is from the instructors who are teaching at the Masculine Makes Masterclass series. So let's take a look and count things up as we put them back in. So you're gonna get your embellishments, your at least one ink pad, maybe some extras, and then the equivalent of 4 6x6 paper pads. Some of them have coordinating ephemera like this, and some don't. Some extra ephemera might have some extra goodies, like this one has shaker pockets, and then let's count up the stamps and dies. So this is a huge stamp set. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7 stamps, dies, stencils, 4 paper pads, ephemeras and extra goodies, plus 4, and this is 8 handmade cards from the instructors. So pretty amazing box of goodies. And if you order this weekend, not only can you use the code that I shared earlier for, I'll get that on screen now. So you can use this code for 10% off, and then not only are you going to get this for 10% off, but I'm going to throw in some of those extra goodies that I got from Imagine Crafts. So you'll get some inks from Sukaneko on top of that. It's already a pretty full box, so I'll try to fit in what I can. So that is, oh good, thanks Annette. Yeah, so we really tried to, like as with most things, the way I approach things is I try to like undersell and then over deliver. So I feel like there's way more than $200 of value here. That's definitely going to be over $200 of value once I add the inks that are going to be included for every order that goes out, that gets ordered this weekend. And I wanted to talk a little bit about shipping to Canada. So a couple of people have ordered and I have shipped to Canada, and USPS was the least expensive option for shipping to Canada. And even at that, it was something like $35. And so, just so that you know, I sent a box or two out around mid-November. I think November 11th. It made it to LA. And it's been in LA, I think, since the 16th. And we're into the first week of December. So I don't know if the postal system in LA is holding orders, international orders, and they're just not sending them up to Canada. I'm not 100%. So I'm happy to ship to Canada and anywhere in the world, but my website does not allow for international orders. So the way to do that is to message me directly. And then what I'll do is I will quote you the actual shipping price, because right now with the boxes shipping to the US, I just have a flat rate shipping. And that, sometimes it costs me a little bit more, sometimes it costs me a little bit less, but it is it works out in the end. So if you are living in Canada, UPS is another option. So because UPS operates in Canada, outside of Canada Post. So if you want to pay for UPS shipping, I can run it through the shipping calculator and let you know what shipping would be. The other option is, if you do want to take advantage of the deal this weekend, what I can do is you can put your order in, contact me. I'll let you know exactly how much shipping is. I'll invoice you directly for the cost of the box, minus the discount, plus your specific shipping to your address. And if you want me to ship it USPS, which would be held, I can just hold on to the box, reserve it with the extra goodies and everything until the strike is over. And then I'll put it out, because I'm worried about putting it out and having it stuck somewhere, because as I think T was saying, orders are being held according to USPS. So I don't want it to kind of be held somewhere, stuck somewhere. So what I can do is, if you reside in Canada, you would like a box, you'd like to take advantage of this deal this weekend, contact me. We'll figure out what the best shipping rate is that you're comfortable paying, whether that's UPS and then it can go out, or it's USPS, which would mean that it's going to get held by Canada Post. And then I'll just hold on to it and I'll ship it when Canada Post strike is done. And that way you get the deal, you get the discount, and you get the freebies that I'm offering this weekend. So that's my thought for Canada shipping. Okay, and then I ordered from Not Too Shabby. I got the big kit. This is such a cute one. This is I have like serious well, I can't say that I have them all, because I'm pretty new to the Greeting Farm big kit, so I don't have a lot of the old school ones that used to be red rubber. But lately I've really gotten into collecting these, and I say collecting because I haven't really crafted with many of them. But I got usually they sell out so fast from the Greeting Farm website, but there are other retailers that kind of wholesale the Greeting Farm, and so Not Too Shabby usually gets their big hits, and I think some of their releases too. So this one is holiday one. What's it called? Oh yeah, it's just called Holiday Reboot. And one of the things, if you watch their sort of reveal, One of the things I really like about the reveal is, so this is a reboot, which means that they took some of the original images of, you know, the Ians and the Anyas, and then they sort of like kind of revamped them because over the years, you know, Anya and Ian have changed a little bit in like small ways to just kind of modernize them a little bit to the times, and just stylistically, you know, I guess her style has evolved a little bit. And so what they've done is, you know, these are all past releases, and then they kind of revamp them a little bit, bring them current with the way that Anya's and Ian's are looking these days, and then in some cases kind of made some of their outfits a little bit more current as well. And so it's really cool, so that if you are a long time fan and you might have some of the originals, you might still be interested in getting the kit because it's going to be slightly different. It's not going to be identical to what you have before. And some of them change a little, some of them have not changed much at all, but they're really, really cute. Jenna says, I have some red rubber greeting farm stamps that are 15 years old. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well, and red rubber is so great because it's such good quality. The only thing is that I remember the first big kit I got was red rubber, and when you get the red rubber version, it's one sheet of rubber. They haven't been cut out individually, and it was terrifying the first time I cut the stamps apart. Because you all know, if you've ever watched any live streams or any of my videos, I'm not a fan of stamp surgery. And this isn't even really stamp surgery because the red rubber being a full sheet like that, you're not meant to use it that way. You are meant to like cut them out. But it was, I was very, very worried that I would cut into a stamp or nick it or something, ruin it somehow. And so I did it the one time for, I think it was like the first big kit I ever got, which was still when they were doing red rubber. And then I never did it again. The subsequent ones that I got that were red rubber, I just inked the whole thing, and then I just put a sheet of 8.5 by 11 on top, and then rolled a brayer over it, and I just stamped them all at the same time. And that's how I use it. So I'm really glad that now that they are clear stamps now. And then I just got a couple other things from Not Too Shabby while I was at it. So I did get the mink, remember, but I realized I don't actually have a lot of different colored transfer foil. I have a lot of colored hot foil. You can't really, it's not the same thing as what you need to go through your mink. And so I picked up some different colors, especially for the holidays, red and gold, I thought would be good. And so this one's really cool. It's kind of got like iridescent sort of glass look to it. And does this have a name? I don't know. Oh yeah. Gold Shattered Glass, and then this one's a Gina K one, Radiant Red, and then this was the freebie. I think if you ordered enough, which I did, you got a free clear stamp. So, Cece's too funny when it was so hard to do. Like, it was physically hard to do because cutting through red rubbers, like, it's not cutting through paper, friends. You have to have like a really good pair of scissors to do it. I was using my Tim Holtz serrated scissors, and it was wild. But it was also it like was hard to do just mentally also. So yeah, see, Jenna, was it hard for you to cut through them just emotionally like it was for me? Because for me, it was hard to do emotionally, but it was also hard to do just because it's difficult. Like cutting through red rubber, like 1/4 of an inch of red rubber is kind of tough. Okay, so then the other thing that I wanted folks to know about, in case you don't already know, is that some of my crafty friends have illustrated some really fun digital illustrations and images that they are letting me give away for free. So if you don't already know about the 12 Days of Christmas, every day since December 1st, there's been a new digital image to get released on my website. And it's already marked down. You don't need a coupon or anything. And you can grab them for free all month long. And so here's a link to the category. So for my friends who are watching over on Instagram, there's the link for you. I'll also paste it over there. And so just come back every day. We've had, today's the 7th, right? So we've had 7 and we're past the halfway mark, so 5 left to go. And I want to say a big thank you to all of the, fabulous, really talented creators, artists who have made these available. And I'm going to do some coloring once I show you what has come out so far. So day 1, this is from Meg. It's, oh gosh, I think it's Nutty Fall Scene. Meg's Nutty Fall Scene. And this is free, but Meg has each of these. There's like a bear tree and then the pile of leaves here. If you look at it, the pile of leaves is actually scaled and then duplicated behind the tree, and also for the leaves on top of the tree. And so Meg has an extra bundle where each of these scene elements is its own image so that you can build it up however you'd like and create your own scene if you want. And I wish I made one just for fun to see like how easy it would be to kind of make your own fall scene, and it's really easy to do. I just didn't print out the one that I made. So if you want the scene elements at the moment, it's half off. So this one's free, so you can go grab this one for free, and if you want the individual elements, then you can get it for half off right now. So that's Meg's Nutty Fall Scene. That was day number 1. Day number 2, this is from Peggy. And oh, I see your question, Jana. I got the 6-inch mink, so it's the smaller mink machine. So this one is a Cocker Spaniel Santa by Peggy, and this one's interesting. So Peggy actually used AI to generate this. Pretty cool, right? And because it already has all of, like, if you look at it, it's already got a ton of shading. And I think what you can do is just color one color, simple coloring. And because there's all the extra line work and all the extra shading, I don't even think you really need to add like a 3-color kind of blend situation. And you're gonna get some beautiful shadows and highlights just with some simple coloring. So that was day 2. This is day 3, which is the Doodle Christmas tree. And this is by Jessica Lynn, who has her own store and is a legit illustrator with her own shop, with her own brand. She is Jessica Lynn Original. You can go to her website and get digis from her and photopolymer stamps from her. So a real kindness that, and, she could have sold this in her shop, but rather than do that, she illustrated it for our Crafty Fun community and is letting me give it away for free all month long. So really, really kind of Jessica to do that, because she like I said, could have easily sold this in her shop. So really, really awesome. That was day 3. Sire illustrated this fun snowman scene for day 4. So we've got a little birdie singing a tune, and I love the cane that the snowman is holding. Really, really sweet. So that was day 4 by Sire, who you all know if you've ever watched Crafty Fun with Friends, and in particular this or that color. So that's awesome. Here's another image from Peggy. This one is a basset hound. Now, Peggy also has provided me with pre-colored versions. If you go to the link that's on screen now, it's got what you're gonna get for free is what you see here. But if you wanted, you can get a pre-colored version that she's colored and made available. And as well, there's actually a Basset Hound number 2, and that's half off. So that if you're a fan of Basset Hounds, then there's actually 2 versions. This one's free, and then the other one's half off. And then day 6 is from none other than Delise. So if you follow Delise on Instagram, you might see her share some of her doodles. So girl's got talent. She doodles for fun. She has had some of her illustrations made into stamps. So if you are an Artful Angel fan, you might have seen her ghost stamp sets and over on the Artful Angel shop. But she actually illustrated this flower, which I don't know how to pronounce. Astromelia, I think. So probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's gorgeous, and I might color that up in a moment here. I'm not gonna stay live for too long, but maybe we'll hang out while I color one of these. And then we're at day 7. So day 7, look at these kitties and another little Christmas tree. So this was illustrated for us by Amanda Hicks. So I used to be on Amanda's design team. She has her own Etsy shop where she sells her digis. So again, this is another illustrator who sells their work, sells their art, but she has kindly illustrated this for our community. She actually asked me what our community likes, and I was like, well, anything pets or food. And so this is what she came up with for us. So what's really cool is Amanda she not only illustrated this scene, but she actually provided some of the elements as additional non-Christmas individual elements. So there's one, when you get hers, which is today's actually, then you'll have one PNG that is this scene with the kitties and their little bows and the tree. But then you have this version of the kitties, plain, without the bow. And then you have the kitties with their bows, but without the Christmas tree if you didn't want the context of the Christmas. And I do have the rest printed out, but this was my hint to stop because I don't want to sneaky peek anything. So you'll just have to hit the website tomorrow to see day number 8, I think, is T. So that's, wait, I can check. Let's see, what was next? I think T's number 8. Yeah, she's number 8. And I am day number 9, which is my birthday. So that's why I chose that date for releasing mine. So these are all free, folks. So what you're going to be getting when you buy these from my shop is the digital image. So you're not getting anything physical. You're going to get digital images that you can do what I've done, print them out, and I scaled them, so that they would fit onto an A2, and then I and then I can use them and color them, and I feel like I want to color one of those. Maybe the cats too. That's kind of cute. So I think that's what I want to color. So folks, let me know in the chat if oh, thanks. Okay. T says yes, it's me. Good. Yay. So I did swatch the Altenew markers that I got. Look, I'm missing a lot. I feel like I have a lot, but I feel like I'm still missing a lot. So if you have Altenew markers and you didn't know, they do have this printable available on their website. So they have the swatches that you can just print out, and what I like to do is actually print it out onto paper that I normally would color onto, so that it has a more representative coloring, because your papers can make they can make a difference in the final look or the final way that the color renders. So it does matter a little bit. And there's this, which Altenew has on their website. You can download it and print it for free as well. And this has all of the 12-pack sets. So this is how I'm tracking, you know, which sets I have and which I don't, because I do not want to get duplicates. And I need this one because I feel like this is gonna give me some good skin tones. So hey folks, if anyone sees a sale on the Rock Garden Set D, let me know. See, I think I want that one. That's plus it's got some really nice blues and teals. You can't go wrong there. But the thing is that if you look at, it's not too bad. Their color rendering, I guess it's kind of off. I was going by this for a really long time, and then I was like, that's not really right. It's not too far off, but you can see it is pretty different. So it's definitely worth swatching. I mean, some colors are a little bit closer than others. I feel like those oranges they're not too far off. I mean, an inkjet printer is always going to feel like a little bit muted compared. Full set FOMO. Kind of. Okay, so folks, out of these three, is there one in particular you'd like to see me color up? And then for anyone who might have come late, I do want to get the just want to remind, oh, let's do this before I forgot. Let's give away memberships. That's the other reason why I wanted to stream today, because I have 10 gifted memberships each month that I can give away, and I didn't do that. I haven't done that in December. So folks, while you're letting me know what, if you have a preference for what you'd like to see colored up, let me know. But then in the meantime, I am going to give away some gifted memberships for free, because I can do that. So you do have to be watching on YouTube to get these. Hold on. I think I can do it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Membership gifting. Okay. All right. So good luck to everybody. So I'm going to give away 5 now. And so congrats and welcome to folks who got a gifted membership. Welcome and enjoy. You'll have that for a month, and I do want to say thank you to my members who do help to support my channel. It's really, really kind of you. Okay, I see the kitty. Oh, I should have done this as a poll. Kitty, flower, tree. Oh, it's all different. Kitty, so it's 2 for kitty, 2 for tree. Aw, thanks, Mary. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Congrats. Yep. I think the kittens got 3, and that might have been the highest vote. So we'll do that. And then for anyone who joined late, I do want to keep, let's see. Let's make sure that everybody, don't forget, I do have this special offer going just for this weekend. So I'll leave that there as I color. If some new folks have come in and you don't know what the mystery boxes are, I can do another unboxing if you want on that and show you. Oh, I can actually show you a different box so that you see. Yeah, I actually have a second box of mystery box number 2. So if you want to just see what a different one looks like. Yeah, the kittens have it. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna color with my Altenew markers. So here's some greens, at least some of this. Oh gosh, do I have colors for kittens? I'm gonna do the tree first. I feel like the tree is gonna be easier. And then, oh yeah, I should probably also send folks here's a link to get the mystery boxes. And I really wish international shipping wasn't as expensive. I would love to send these internationally and have it still be like a good deal for you all, because I've priced things out, I think, to Australia. Somebody was interested, and it was something like $60, and in shipping, just the shipping, and it's wild. Werther's made some cookie butter filled caramels. That's so random, T. But that sounds yum. Oh, are we talking about food already? Yeah, okay. I kind of felt that way too. I feel like COVID really threw things for a bit of a loop, and then I don't know. I kind of feel like the price went up and then it just never went back down. I think I'm gonna do this forest trail for my, or maybe should I do, I kind of feel like, look at this one. It's so, from light to dark, it's kind of crazy. Maybe tropical forest. I'm gonna do that one. And then it's just not been the same since COVID, and I can't imagine that. I know that during COVID there were a lot of like manufacturing, shipping issues and stuff like that, but are we still being impacted by that, or have folks just figured, well, they were willing to pay for it at one point, let's just keep the prices high now? So I don't know. But yeah, because I know that, and I don't know, some folks still internationally might find that it's that the boxes are worth it, because it's still a good value for money in terms of how much you're getting, and it's from a variety of different brands. And I know sometimes if you were to shop each of those brands individually, and they each charge you some amount of shipping, it would amount to quite a lot. And so the one thing is that because I'm just me and I'm not a business, I don't really have like super reduced shipping rates that that other bigger businesses might have. So there is that. I mean, and bigger companies, they can absorb, some of the cost of shipping. And I'll be honest, I'm not absorbing any cost of shipping, folks. Sorry. I'm charging you kind of what shipping is, more or less for US folks, but exactly I got these out of order. Exactly for what international folks, what it would cost. I can kind of absorb the cost of maybe the packaging and stuff like that, but shipping, kind of crazy. I mean, even US shipping, I feel like, has gone up. Oh. T says, not random. We were given a choice what to color. My emotions were elsewhere. Oh, Mary, you're so sweet. No, you shouldn't have to absorb that. Canada Post is just screwing us Canadians all. They have my Pink and Handcrafted courier kit and your advent calendar. I know, I remember you saying. Yeah, that's... And but I thought, I could have sworn, because somebody did order, I don't want to say her name, but she just let me know today that her box... Oh, that's a very bright... Did I get the wrong? Her box... I'm not going to use this one. Her box hasn't arrived to Canada, and I shipped that out in mid November, and I thought I beat the strike, because maybe by the time it arrived to where it then needs to kind of go international, maybe Canada was on strike by then, which kind of is a bummer. Mary says, I can't stop talking about my missing advent. I don't blame you, neither can T, because you would be crafting it with it right now. I mean, it's supposed to be happening now. Hey, speaking about advents, do folks have a favorite crafty advent from this year so far? What are your thoughts? I know several folks are kind of going, there's a lot of daily live streams on crafting with advents, and I'm just kind of curious which one folks are enjoying at the moment, and let me know why. Like, what about it do you like? I'll tell you my favorite once I see everybody else's favorite. I'm really slow at coloring, folks, so I'm not gonna make everybody stay here forever with me. What I might do is color up some of this, and then I might do like a final unboxing of a second mystery box before we wrap it up. I have to make sure there are no spoilers. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so hard, Mary, because so many people are crafting with it, and I know that there are a lot of people who are crafting with it kind of mixed in with other events that they're crafting with as well. And so how are you able to stay away from spoilers? I feel like that would be super hard to do. I think this is probably tree. So the Altenew markers I've really enjoyed. I feel like the brush is a little bit better than Ohuhu's. Mary says, I only have my Spellbinders, and so far pretty good. Oh, good. Mary, is this the first year you've done the Spellbinders advent, or have you done it past years as well? I think this is the third year, if I'm not mistaken. I'm glad see, they sold theirs super early, so I'm glad you were able to get it. And surprisingly, the Spellbinders one hasn't sold out, because the first year, man, it sold out so fast, and then they didn't restock it. They sold, because they put theirs on sale in September, and then I think it sold out before September was even over, and they didn't restock it the whole, if I remember right, the whole rest of the season. I think because it was their first year, they didn't really know what to expect. But it seems like they've increased their inventory for subsequent years. Judy says Spellbinders. Ali plans cuteness. Oh, that's a cute name. I got the pink and main one and love it. Oh, God. Okay, no spoilers for Mary, please. Judy says, okay, you like Spellbinders because it's got dyes. Oh. Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry. I really hope Canada posts, they get what they want and this shenanigans ends. It's not shenanigans. I mean, I'm sure they did what they're asking for, they deserve. Loving my Spellbinders so far. Lots of dyes, yes. Most people know to warn me. I just ask when okay, good. I'm glad that that you're able to keep it a surprise. I would just say that Pink and Main has a lot of variety. Oh, and it's not holiday. Yeah, that is a good that's a really good quality with any advent, I feel. That it not be like holiday themed, because I think a lot of people might be done with holiday crafting almost, by the time December rolls around. Whether they're like finished doing what they're intending on, creating for the holidays, or they've just been doing holiday so much that they need a little bit of a break from holiday crafting. Not me though. I'm still Christmas crafting. I actually just put out a Christmas light up card video on Pear Blossom Press. Oh my gosh, do I have that card? I just made a Pear Blossom Press card video. I don't have the card's not anywhere near me, but sometimes I just make cards that I find really funny. I don't know if anyone else would find them funny, but I find them funny, and I just make them to amuse myself. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Not really doing anything too spectacular with my coloring here. Just trying to add some shadows and a little bit of texture here. Oh, Jana, you don't have any advents? I'm so surprised. Girl, I would have thought that you'd have like 3 or 4. Mary says I got it in the summer, so I was lucky and miraculous. I didn't open it until December. Wow, good job. Good job. I opened mine early. My Spellbinders advent. Hi Blossom, welcome friend. Adelaide says I have the tailored expression. Oh, it was her birthday gift. The Spellbinders, and since today, I got I don't know what is that? Gamia pan? I don't know what that is. You'll have to tell us in the chat. Spellbinders has been good about not being Christmas. Yeah, for sure. Yes, Tailored Expressions has an advent. I haven't seen it yet though. Yeah, let us know. I also got Tailored Expressions. Oh, which I thought was okay, but a pecan candy was included, which was a little disappointing. Wait, Judy. Wait. Was one of the days a pecan candy? I really hope not. That would be disappointing if one of the actual days in the advent was a pecan candy and not like a stamp or a die. I would be very disappointed. Can you clarify? Did somebody say they tried Crafter's Companion? I think I saw something in the chat about that. It was! Oh my gosh. Oh, I would be so... And it wasn't even good? Oh no. Oh, that would be very disappointing. I would not be happy with that, because I would expect if it's a being billed as a crafty advent calendar that it only has crafty things in it, not food things. I mean, a piece of candy is like cents. You know, whereas even a small stamp set is, you know, a few bucks. I'm just thinking about value for money, right? Are you guys astonished that it takes me this long to color? Is this like watching molasses roll down a cup? Because I don't exaggerate when I tell you all in my like pre-recorded videos that coloring takes me a long time to do. And I don't know if I think some of this, oh, oopsies, I actually miscolored this. Some of what I'm coloring green is actually garland. I'm just realizing that now. Whoopsies. This is what happens when I color while I talk. See, there's like garland that's going around, and I've just colored that green. But I'm gonna have to continue to color it green because it doesn't make sense just to have like a little bit of garland. If you all caught that and you didn't tell me, thanks. For real, thanks, because I would have been fine just being happily ignorant of the mistake. Because, you know, whatever. It's once it's yours, you can color it however you want. So, yeah, I'm not even trying to like color super detailed, and it's still taking forever. Mary says no. It takes me a long time to color too. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, I sort of feel like tailored expression is kind of expensive. I haven't tried the Scrappy Tail one. That's pretty expensive too, right? I remember that one being expensive also. Oh, here we go. The Gamayapan website has cute stuff. Oh, I gotta check this out. I've never heard of it. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Mary says I did Crafter's Companion last year and loved it. Oh, cool. They didn't do one this year, really? Oh, that's surprising. Cause I would have thought that it was a good seller for them. Okay, we're gonna have to roll with this being more tree. I was like, how come this is more like a different shape and not, you know, tree shaped? and then I looked at it more closely and I was like, oh, it's a different shape to the tree because it's not the tree, it's garland. Well, this illustration just got a lot cuter, but not the way I'm coloring it. When I post this, Amanda's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Lynn, you colored that all wrong. She's gonna be like, and you were part of my DT. I didn't get kicked off, okay, friends? She just doesn't have a DT anymore. Oh gosh. Still haven't completely mastered the, yeah, I don't think I'll ever. Blossom, this is hilarious. Blossom says, I don't think molasses has ever lingered on the side of a dish long enough to watch it. I usually run my finger up to catch it. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, the koi artist. Thank you, friend. I see you on Instagram. The koi artist says, I think Cute Kitties, I think they were already screwed by the postal by then. Yeah, the Canada strike, Canada post strike. And she says most of the advents that she has seen is from Spellbinders. Oh, there's a Swarovski advent box. She says it's pretty swanky. I can only imagine. Okay, so we've got our tree. Okay, so I did remember right. Scrabby Tails was expensive. Yeah. But it was good. Okay. All ornament dies. Oh, I don't know if I would like that though. If everything was... Did you like that though? Because I kind of like having variety, but I do kind of like the idea of it being all dies, because if anything, I'm more into dies than I am into stamps. The Gamia Pan, I'm probably saying that so wrong, aren't I? Advent calendar has only dies in it. Is it? And strictly limited to the Advent calendar. Oh, cool. So they're exclusive. Oh, now I feel like I need to go check it out. Is it still available? Because I love dies. Hi, Ginny. Welcome. Add some clear, sparkly stickles over the garland part. Oh, that's smart. I don't have stickles, but I do have... Can I use Nouveau drops? What do you guys think? But Nouveau drops, you can't really draw with them, can you? Oh, could I do... Maybe I could do this. Could I do this? Like just glitter marker over the garland? I have silver. I probably have gold somewhere too. Well, that's a good idea, because that should be pretty opaque. Thanks so much, Ginny, for the idea. I can probably... oh, Crafty Hell's been featuring it. Oh, cool. Man, she's got a lot of advents she's crafting through. My goodness. And she's going live every day, which is amazing. This is why I slowed down, because there's so much competition for everybody's attention on YouTube. So many people going live every day. Lots of our crafty friends going live. So I know Vet is going live every day. Crafty Al's going live every day. Lala is going live every day. So lots of options for watching folks craft. And I think they're all doing advents every day too, as part of their sort of Vlogmas series. I'm just putting out reels every day. That's all I'm doing. Yes, they are. Oh, really? They're honeycomb dies? Okay. I'm not... That's the Scrappy Tails one. I don't feel too bad about missing out then. I don't know that I would like that. Okay, so then, let's see, the ornaments. Oh, let's see. I think I'll do red ornaments. Basic version contains 25 bags with limited edition dies that will only be available as part of this year's calendar. I think that's the same with Spellbinders too. I don't ever see those come out after the fact, you know, with as part of their regular release. Somebody can fact check me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Where's your image from? Oh, Blossom. Sure. Let me catch you up on that. So it's free. You can download it from my site, my website. And it's actually part of my 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. These were illustrated by, let's see, I picked out 3. These are going to be a little bit out of order now, folks. So, one sec. Okay, this is today's freebie, which was illustrated by Amanda Hicks. And when you go to download it, you'll get these variations. So you have the kitties by themselves, kitties with the bows, and the kitties with the tree. and 3 separate individual files. And here's the link again if you want to grab that. And oh, I'm like kind of behind on chat, but so if somebody else already answered you, my bad, but I'll still continue with my recap. So that was day 7, which is today. Then day 6 is this flower from Delise. Day 5, I think, is the Basset Hound from Peggy. 4 is Sire's Snowman. 3 is Jessica Lynn Originals Christmas Tree Doodle. 2 is a Cocker Spaniel by Peggy. And day number 1, we kicked off with Meg's Nutty Fall Scene. So those are all of the ones that are free and available in my shop. And there's no code or anything. It's already marked down. So you can just grab it. And this was day 7, so we have 5 more days to go. And each day a new digital illustration will hit my shop and will be 100% marked down until the end of December. And oh, I forgot to mention this. I'm running the December challenge over in the Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group. Is if you download and color and make a project or whatever with any of these digis, then you can upload it to the challenge album over in the Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group. And all month long you can enter, and when the month is over, I'll pick a winner for a prize. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check out the Gamia pan. Oh no, it's sold out. Oh, bummer. Okay, I'll test it first. Yeah, I don't have stickles. Why is you emphasized? Oh, thank you for the update. Hey, I love getting the play-by-play here, but it's quite a quite a roller coaster, Mary. Going to be live with Lala. Oh, cool. T's gonna be on Lala's channel as a guest tomorrow at 5 a.m. Oh goodness. 5 a.m. Central? That's wild. Aw, you all are so awesome. Thanks for being so supportive. I will be physically there, don't know how awake. Yeah, you're totally right, T. We do make tea. Lala does get up very, very early to be part of Crafty Fun. So it is pretty amazing. Are you going to color one cat like a raccoon and the... Ooh, I kind of like that idea. I can definitely color... Well, I don't know about coloring one like a panda, but I can color one in gray tones, because I have the gray tones now, and one of the sets I just got has a bunch of grays. I'll make a gray kitty. I could do that. What was day 2? Day 2 was the Cocker Spaniel. Huzzah! Hey, Lamont. Welcome, friend. Busy this December. Well, you know what? I did say I was gonna take a break from streaming, but I miss you all. So there's that. And then there were some things that I got for Black Friday that I wanted to show, because I made Sarah Liz, every time she came on my channel, I made her talk about what she bought for Black Friday. So I figure, okay, if I'm gonna make her reveal what she got, then I should reveal what I got as well. Oh wait, I haven't done and so so I started the stream with a little bit of unboxing slash haul video. And also, for anyone who did come in late, I'm gonna try to keep this offer on screen in case anybody does want to grab a mystery box. And oh, I should probably, let me try to get this over to, well, it's really hard to copy the text. If you're watching on Instagram and you need a link to the mystery box, let me know. I'll pop it in. Oh wait, I don't think I have a link to it in my chat over here on YouTube either. Okay, so there's that. Streaming is your vice. The only way you aren't streaming is if something is very wrong. I did take a little bit of a break, to be honest. So, you know, I think it lasted 1 week, right? I took 1 week off. Lamont says, how do you pick your guests for your live stream? How soon do you try to pen them? Oh, good question. So, I actually have a Facebook chat group that I invite some of my crafty friends to join. And I usually schedule, so for example, January and February are already scheduled. I think my January live streams are actually scheduled, like on YouTube you can see them already. And but I'm booked out to February already. So I try to book maybe a month or usually 2 months in advance, so that, because a lot of my crafty friends I know are very, very busy, so I try to get onto their calendars early, and selfishly to just, you know, make sure that I have some time to hang with them before their calendars get too full. So that's one of the reasons why I like to schedule pretty far out in advance. And then in terms of how and who, it's kind of on a voluntary basis. So I ask for volunteers, whoever would like to join. Sometimes we have set themes, like Mystery Craft Along is always the last Saturday of the month, and then I'm gonna try to get into a routine with some of the other crafty games that we play, like This or That Color. I think will become a monthly show as well. That way we have a little bit of predictability. And so you know, whoever kind of is available, volunteers, raises a hand that they'd like to join any particular episode. Usually it's kind of, you know, whoever wants to join can. And I try to give preference to folks who don't stream with me often or have never streamed with me before, to give them a chance to come on. And so that has meant that occasionally I've had to kind of shuffle things around. Like T, I asked T to give up her spot on a future episode so that I could invite a crafter who's actually never streamed with me before to join. So hope that answers your question. What camera stands do you use to film your videos? I use an articulated arm that clamps onto my desk, and then it's got like one arm like this, and then there's a joint, and another arm, and then another joint, and then a third arm. So mine actually, because my desk is kind of like deep, I needed to get a camera holder that could reach far, like forward. So it actually has 3 arms that articulate, and it's not super duper expensive. I just got it off of Amazon. It's kind of like a no brand sort of thing. Yeah, because your body said break time. Yeah. Well, you know, part of it, Blossom, is that like for December, because there's like so much else going on, I try to slow down like a little bit, get caught up on all of the other things that maybe I've neglected through through the year. And so, you know, some of it's that. And okay, so I think somebody asked for a ginger cat. And I just got the tropical set of markers, so I do have some nice oranges, because that's the only bit of orange that I have. I've got lots of greens. Well, so Altenew is really good with flowers, right? So of course, you know, they've got pinks and greens up to wazoo. But I've got a lot of blues too, but the orange and the yellow, not a lot. This is like my only like really good stretch of orange here. So I can attempt a ginger cat. So, that. And then I do want to save a little bit of time before I wrap up to I'll unbox a second mystery box just to give you all an idea for the variety of what you could be getting if you got a box. Hey Lamont, do you do videos here on YouTube? Or do you live stream? Is there anything else I can like answer for you if you are getting into videos and live streaming? Oh, you know, the other thing, Lamont, is I actually have started to go face cam sometimes. I went years, folks, live streaming without having to go face cam. And then I went on to Alicia's channel, Call Me Crafty Al, as a guest, and it's kind of required to do face cam over there. So yeah, that. And then once you've got your face out there, then there's really no reason not to do it. So now this camera, my top down, it's a Logitech webcam. And oh, you know, if anyone is watching and you feel like you would like to join a Crafty Fun with Friends episode and craft with me on screen, let me know. Find me on Instagram or Facebook and just message me. Because you don't need super fancy equipment. You just need a web browser and you need access to the internet. And you can use your phone. So you can use your phone to connect to the streaming service platform that I use. And so it's not that hard. You don't have to kind of be a YouTuber, as it were. And I would love to craft with you. So I'm excited because oh gosh, let me tell you about January. If you haven't visited the live tab on my channel yet, you can pop on over there and you'll see this because it's already all scheduled. But January 1st is as with each first of the month is my Spellbinders stream. So I've got my fellow Spellbinders influencers who are going to join me on the 1st, as always. And on the 4th of January, this is going to be really exciting. The 4th of January is going to be a sponsored stream. It didn't start out being sponsored, but it became sponsored by Pear Blossom Press. So originally, I the theme, because I sometimes have like a theme already set for the episode, and then I ask for volunteers, and then other times I just ask for guests, and then we decide, afterwards when we know who all is going to be there, what the theme's going to be. And this time, all of this year, 2024, I've been wanting to do lights, camera, action as a theme for Crafty Fun. I just have not gotten around to it. And so January 4th, the first Saturday Crafty Fun episode, I said, okay, I'm setting that to be the theme. And then, and so the idea behind lights, camera, action was to make, light up cards, interactive cards, things like that. And so I opened it up to my regular, chat group of Crafty Fun guests. And then after the fact, I thought, maybe I should invite the Pear Blossom Press design team, which I'm on. And so I asked Amanda Stevens, who owns Pear Blossom Press, and I asked Amanda Fitterer, who is our design team manager, if it would be okay to invite the team and to the live stream. And they said, oh yeah, that sounds like fun, and we want to join too. And then I was like, oh, that's awesome. I had no idea. And so more people from my team, from the Pear Blossom Press design team, wanted to join than I thought that there would be interest. So I very unceremoniously had to bump T from that episode. Sorry, T. But T was really understanding about it. And it's going to be a packed house. So there's a lot of people. And there's like 5 plus me. So it's going to be 6 of us on camera. And we're going to be doing making light up cards. And okay, so here's the cool part, because it is sponsored. Amanda from Pear Blossom Press, she's actually, you guys are going to be the first to know, because it's not announced. Amanda is giving away 2 $50 gift certificates, but you have to watch on January 4th. So you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. So if you want to be in for a chance to win, watch us on January 1st. Isn't that cool? That's so sweet of her. And so awesome that the team is coming out to kind of support and have fun. And so it's all first. That's the other cool, it's so many cool things about that episode. The generosity of Amanda to sponsor and have the giveaways. Not 1, but 2 $50 I keep on saying that because, usually we get gift certificates on the order of like $15, but this is $50, 50. And she's giving away 2 of them. And it's all first time Crafty Fun guests. So how awesome is that? I know, Jana, you're gonna be totally sold on the lights, and hopefully you'll win. You'll get to get some for free. Hi, Wendy, welcome. Wendy's joining us from Australia. Cece. Yeah, there's gonna be 2 Amandas. Amanda S and Amanda F. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, you know what's crazy? I talk about her colored vellum all the time, but I don't have any of it. I've asked for some, but she's always low on stock, so I haven't, because I am on her design team, and so she does send me stuff to craft with and share. And I've wanted to try her vellum. I just keep having to color my own vellum up because I don't have hers. But you know what's cool about hers? It feels like it's a really good deal, because it's... Mary, do you know how many come in a pack? I can't remember, but they're already cut down to like A2, and you get like a boatload of different colors. Seemed like a lot when I looked at the listing. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And you know what? So she's gonna do well, I think it's been in the works. She's been trying to source low profile foam. So not even like just, like your standard foam, but the low profile stuff, which I love. And hands down, if she gets that, there's not going to be any other place I go for my foam, because I really love the fact that her foam is so easy to work with, and peeling off the liner is super easy, and everything about it is just super duper easy. I like when you don't have to futz around too much with with your like equipment and stuff. Is it 50? Yeah, I feel like I think you're right, because I remember looking at the listing and it was out of stock, so I didn't really look at it too closely. But I remember that it was a lot, and I was like, no way. That can't be right for the price. Yeah. So I need to ask her about this. Now that you've brought it up, I haven't thought about it in such a long time. I have a pile of lights, but have never used... You gotta use them! I go to events and they are on sale, so I buy... Oh, well, that's a really... Ginny, that's a really good way to shop. So, it's always good to get stuff when they're on sale, and then you figure out how to use them later. I mean, I posted a video to the Pear Blossom Press channel today, if you want to check out my video from today. And the Pear Blossom Press channel has tons of videos for inspiration and how to, so you can definitely get a lot of ideas from there. Let's see, how do I want to color this? And I think I have a playlist with I think I have a playlist of interactive... Oh, I have a Pear Blossom Press playlist, actually, if you want to check out my tutorials. So there's that also. They're really easy to work with, and we're going to prove how easy they are to work with, because January 4th, we're all going to be making light up cards live. So there's going to be no, like, video editing, sped up stuff, cut out footage of things when they didn't work out. It happens, folks. We all do it sometimes. It's the magic of TV, right? Is if something doesn't work, you can just edit it out, redo it. I do that sometimes when like I don't line something up straight as I'm doing it when I'm recording. I'll just take it off screen, I'll stop the recording, and then I'll peel it up and line it up again so that it's perfect. And then I'll bring it back on screen. So if you've ever... Now, don't go scrutinizing my videos, folks. I'm revealing that to you all, but not so that you can start watching my videos carefully. Oh yeah, good point. Hi Pam, welcome. Yeah, Amanda has her crafternoon on Sundays, and it's a Zoom party, so you can join on camera and talk with her in real time. Just go to the Pear Blossom Press website and you can, I think she has Crafternoon. Look for that. I think she has a link to it, and it's got the Zoom link and the code and all of that. Oh, yay! My first card turned out great, and I'm obsessed with light up cards. Yay! Well, I'm glad because yeah, it's it's a lot easier to do than what one might think, and then it's super impressive to give the light up cards, right? Because everybody's gonna be just oohing and awing over it, and so I think it's a pretty safe bet that it's gonna be like people are gonna love it. Let's put little there aren't any whiskers on these kitties. But I'm gonna put the little dots for the whiskers anyways. The little dots. Okay, I'm not the best at fur, okay folks, so this is not a tutorial on how to color. Okay, so that might be, oh, let's add a little bit of this and this. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of shadow. These are gonna be white, white fur areas, but I still want to put a little bit of gray, for that bit of shadow, so it doesn't look so flat. And then I want, oh yeah, we need a little pink nose and the ears, the inside of the ears. I'm starting to get used to knowing what colors I want, but I still need to look at my chart. R111. Oh, thanks, Adelaide. Thanks for the suggestion of doing a ginger cat. I know it's not the best coloring, but I'm okay with it. Let's see. This I think will be a nice light pink for, it's kind of a nice sort of a fleshy pink, so that'll be good for the ears. I think for the nose I might want something a little bit pinker. But man, there are some hot colors. Like these are like hot pink. That's another hot pink. I feel like that's like, and then here's another super hot pink. Aren't those three nearly identical? I feel like that's 3 too many in this very hot pink color. It's too many, I feel. 302 is I think what I want for the nose. That's just me though. And oh yeah, so I'm gonna finish this little guy up. Just has the bow left, and then I'll do a quick unboxing and of the mystery box number 2, and then we'll wrap things up. So, oh gosh, what color bow does a ginger cat wear? Oh, I need help. I guess orange goes with blue, right? So maybe, but then is it gonna be, yeah, but then I was thinking that too, Pam, but then it's gonna be kind of out of nowhere adding blue to this palette, unless this cat also wears a blue bow. Okay, well, we can't go wrong with teal. You guys know. See, I was thinking maybe black also, because then if I color this cat gray, then color palette wise, we're not introducing too many colors. Oh my gosh, is this gonna be the only time I choose something over teal. Oh my gosh. It might just happen. Okay. I'm gonna do it, folks. I think I'm gonna do, well, Adelaide asked for the ginger cat, so I'm gonna go with Adelaide's gray. Sorry, teal. I'm still a fan. You're still my favorite color, teal. Any other day, I choose you over every other color, but not today. Okay, so these are, I feel like these are more warm grays than they are cool grays, but they are the grays that I have. Oh, there's little bells. Oh, it's a good thing I actually looked. See, there's like little bells there. All right, I gotta be careful coloring. So is everybody done with their holiday crafting? Is everybody's, like, have you finished all your holiday cards? Oh, I think I never told you all what my favorite advent was. So probably not surprising, but my favorite advent is the Spellbinders one. I feel like it's the best value for money, and it is also like some folks have said that they've appreciated is that it's not holiday themed. I don't even thinking about years past, I don't think there's been too much holiday themed at all in the past either. So, and then the other thing that I really like about the Spellbinders one is sometimes they'll take like a very popular collection or a really popular club kit, and then they will sort of miniaturize it. So I think the first year, was it the post office, the postal box? That might have been the one that they miniaturized. And then last year they miniaturized the whale, which was really cute. That was super fun. So I love that they've kind of done that, where, you know, they'll take something popular and give it to you not exactly the same, but in a slightly different format. And especially when it's the club kits, if you miss the club kit, they don't restock those, generally speaking. I don't think they do. And so they so then it's still kind of nice. You can kind of get at least a little version of a previous club kit. So I thought that was kind of cool. Damn, finished. I barely started. Girl, how many holiday cards do you have to make? Do you all send out a lot of cards? I think I send maybe about 60, maybe less. But this, I think I've been doing this sort of consistently. At least the last couple of years I've done this. So if you're not familiar with Lori K, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Lori does a card auction fundraiser in February to raise awareness for Turner syndrome. And so what I've been doing the last, I think I've only done this once, but maybe twice. But what I've been doing is just collecting cards up that I don't send, and I'll just send her like a medium-sized box of a boatload of cards, handmade cards of mine, to auction off. So if you are done with your holiday crafting and you find yourself with a couple extras and you would like to help raise awareness for Turner syndrome, which is a really great cause and nonprofit organization that Lori supports, then maybe consider donating some of your cards to the auction. And then it's fun because you can kind of, if you follow the auction, you can kind of, you know, see folks bidding on your card, which is, I think, kind of fun. And then you can bid on cards too, which is kind of neat as well. So I think I want to try the tic-tac-toe scratch. Oh, yay! Yeah, Lamont, if you do, give it a go. Hey, Lamont, are you on Facebook? For anyone who is on Facebook, join, if you want to ever share your makes, and it doesn't have to be, you know, something that's been inspired by me, just whatever you're crafting. Feel free to join my Facebook group, which is Crafty Fun with Friends. And then I would love to see what you make. And right now, every month, my moderators help me to kind of come up with different activities for the month. And this month, since we're doing the 12 Days of Christmas free digitals, the challenge that you can enter in Crafty Fun with Friends is if you grab yourself any of the 12 freebies, color them up, make a project, whatever, however you want to craft with them, and then just post it to the challenge album. And then when the month ends, I'll pick a winner for a prize. So, all right. That is one kitty done. I don't know if anybody clocked me, but but that's how long it took to color that, and I'm still not done. Jenny says, I cheated and ordered them this year. I went all the way and even had oh, wow. That's cool. You know, sometimes, you know, that's totally okay to do, honestly, because sometimes we just, you know, you don't have the time to do everything. So that's not cheating. And even if it were, I'm all for it, because you all know me. I never say no to cheating when it comes to crafting. Alyssa says, I have so many cards just coming in at the tail end. Yeah, Lori K. I'll ask her if I can share her event. Elisa, you must have, I think you've donated to it in the past. You know, Lori's, I think she does it, does she do it once or twice a year? But she has the card auction to raise funds and awareness for Turner syndrome. So she's taking donations, and it doesn't have to be Christmas cards. It could be any kind of cards. And so she's taking donations for the auction, which starts in, I believe, February. Oh, this is another good place to donate. Cards for Kindness. Also, Cards for Cubs, which is run by Barely Art Glue, is another one. I'm on their team, so I should probably have mentioned them at the top. But the Cards for Cubs, they are looking for pretty specific categories of cards, though. And so their organization is kind of unique in that the cards that you send them are actually going to foster kids, which I think is pretty wonderful because, you know, since they don't have, you know, the standard kind of family unit, it's I always feel bad. They probably don't get a lot of cards throughout the year. And so it's a really good cause to support. Oh yeah, so you donate there too. Yeah, Lori, I forget. So I think this is how you spell it. Lori Kobular. I believe is how you spell her name, and I cannot remember what her Instagram handle is. But I have never known how to pronounce her last name, so I try not to attempt it and get it super wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this stream by doing another unboxing of the mystery boxes that I sell on my website, or at least this is gonna be a separate, different one to the one I showed earlier. So if you did join late, and you want to see another example of a mystery box, just catch the replay and you'll see actually a different box. Let's see. Does anyone remember the color tissue? The other one was red, right? Hopefully I grabbed the right one. I think the other one was red. So at the moment, the deal I'm running for this weekend only is you can get 10% off of any mystery box. There's 2 listed at the moment. I think there's either 1 or 2 left of mystery box number 1. Mystery box number 1 does not come with any of the online masterclasses. So that's one big difference. The second difference is mystery box 1 is higher retail value because more crafty friends contributed to that box. There were more instructors during that masterclass series. Mystery box 2 is what I'm about to show an example of, and this is an actual box, so this will be shipped out to somebody. If you order this weekend, then you can use the code that's on screen now to get 10% off. Plus, I did a little bit of extra shopping at Imagine Crafts and picked up some extra Sukaneko inks. So a lot, not all, of the new VersaFine Clear, and then some Memento Dewdrops. And so for every order going that's placed this weekend, you'll get not only the 10% off when you enter that code, but you'll also get a little ink bundle of various different Sukaneko inks. So let's do an unboxing. So here's an example of what you can expect to get in mystery box number 2. So off the top here, we have handmade cards. These are not signed. These are for you to use however you'd like. But these are cards from the instructors teaching at the Masculine Makes Mystery, Masculine Makes Masterclass series. And so they are all cello bagged. They have matching envelopes, so they're ready to go. They're ready for you to use however you'd like. You can re-gift them, you can use them, send them out. And there should be 2 from each of the 4 instructors, so 8 cards. And what I'm about to show is probably over $200. That's what we're aiming for in retail value. So that doesn't even include the value of the handmade cards, which we talked about a little bit earlier. At least one person in the chat sells her cards at $8 a card. So at 8 cards, that right there is $64, but I'm not even including that in the value of this box. So let's dive in. We've got some double-sided adhesive. This is a 1/8 inch roll. We've got, I always pick this up and rotate it backwards. So this is a 6x6 stencil from Cat Scrappiness. Whimsy Stamps 4x6 stamp set. Prickly Pear, which is now Pajama Crafter Stamps. And I don't know if she has continued. I know she took over the inventory. I don't know if she has continued to manufacture some of these older designs. Not 100% on that. this is a cool picket fence studio stamp set. Oh my gosh, this is old school. This is Hedgehog Hollow. Is this from my stash? Wait, T, is this from your stash or my stash? I think this is from the kit, when she did her kits. Lots of love. Oh my gosh, what a throwback. If T is still here, you're gonna have to let me know if this is your stash or my stash. This is Fun Stamper's Journey, Zombies Attack. Oh my gosh, I remember getting this. I kind of love this still, but I haven't crafted with it, and I've had it for, I think, over a year, maybe 2. It's from my stash, T. Wait, because you gave me something from... Oh, maybe your stuff was Maker Forte. Oh, dang, this is huge. Stampers Anonymous. Oh, man. You know, I throw this stuff in, and I don't take a really close look, and then when I do these unboxings, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Okay, so this is red rubber, and this is like a whole sheet, but this has been cut, so no, you don't have to do... There's nothing gonna be traumatic about cutting through this, folks. We talked about a little bit of trauma that I've experienced with cutting the Greeting Farm big kit when they used to be red rubber. But don't worry, these are cut. They do have foam, so they're ready to... this is brand new. This must be from T. I'm betting this is from T. But then why would T destash it? I don't know. It must be a dupe. I feel like if it did come from T, it must be a dupe. She said yes. I knew it. And then you're gonna get 4, the equivalent of 4 full paper pads. So 24 sheets. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and... Oh, this has ephemera too. Many of these have some coordinating ephemera, not all of them do. But what I'll do is, I'm not going to flip through everything, because that would take us a really long time to do. But I'm gonna do the same thing as what I did in the previous box. I'll just flip through a couple of these. Yeah, I knew it was a dupe. Hi, Paper Lime and Craft. I'm doing a little bit of an unboxing of mystery boxes that I sell on my website, and it is what I'm showing an example of is mystery box number 2. There are 2 different ones in my shop at the moment, but this right here is number 2, which does also come with all 5 masterclasses. So Masculine Makes Masterclass, which has not aired yet, so there's time to get the class, and we'll have homework and everything posted. And for anyone who is interested, there's the link to where you can grab one of these. And at the moment there is an offer, so that's why I'm doing an unboxing, so that I really for myself don't like buying mystery boxes unless I can kind of see an example. So if I live stream, I try to do an unboxing every time I live stream solo, so that I can show you all an example. So this is this has a little bit of ephemera with it. This is from This Calls for Confetti. So in these samples of paper pads, you're gonna get 4, sometimes on the rare occasion 3, but most of the time I aim for 4 sheets from the same paper collection. And then you're gonna find sets from a variety of different brands. Oh my gosh, T, that's so sweet of you. Thanks for thanks for the super chat. You need stickles. I think T just contributed to my Stickles fund. All right, friend. Is there a color that you would recommend that is very versatile? Oh, but okay, so can you tell me what's the difference between Stickles and Nouveau drops? Is that a really dumb question? Should I know that? So 4 sheets at least, and I think for this it's turning out to be 4 from each paper collection. Now some of the papers are single-sided, some are double-sided, and what's really cool about each of these boxes, you'll find that they're going to be, they will each have sort of a different feel, because these are de-stash boxes from me, so you're getting stuff out of my stash, and then you're getting stuff out of the stash of the instructors who contributed to this box. So this box coincides with the Masculine Makes Masterclass series. So you're going to be getting stash from T, who's in the live chat, Sarah, who I don't know if she's still here, but she was in the live chat earlier, saw her, and from Megan Davies. So our amazing instructors. And so, you know how everybody just has like a very different style, different preferences for the things that they enjoy to craft with. And so we get a really good sense for, and I think in the papers especially, just the different styles of papers, they're very different to what I curated, put together for Mystery Box 1, which had a lot of Not Too Shabby, because many of us were on that design team, who taught and contributed to Mystery Box number 1. Had a lot of cat scrappiness, so a lot of cutesy kind of, and here we're getting a lot of like very different types and styles of papers, which I really love. This is more Prima marketing. That's out of my stash. I love Prima marketing papers. So pretty. Okay, so that's an example of 2 of the paper pads. Like I should stop calling them paper pads, because you're not getting an actual paper pad, you're just getting a variety pack of pattern papers. So I should call it that. But it's the equivalent, because each of these is 24 sheets. So it's the equivalent of a paper pad. But the great thing is that it's a nice variety. You get a few, 3 or 4 sheets of each paper collection, and then you can be done with it. So you won't have a lot of stash left over from each design. So every mystery box, whether you order this weekend or not, is going to have at least 1 ink pad. And so this is a Distress Something ink pad, because I recognize the shape of it. And then some goodies like sequins, confetti mixes, a roll of washi. There's some extra washi, little samplers of ribbon, the collectible button pin to represent, so you know which masterclass series this box came out with and which instructors contributed to it. And oh, what's this? Oh, Cosmic Shimmer. Oh, sorry if you don't like glitter. I think this is glitter, but it's sealed and new, so don't worry. And a pack of ephemera. So, oh, that came from T. Kitsch Flamingo Distress Oxide. Oh, I don't have that color. Unicorn Stickles. Okay. I got a couple of recommendations from Unicorn Stickles. Oh, that's good to know. Jana says I've used lots from my last box. Yay! Because Jana got Mystery Box number 1, and I love the cards from the instructors. Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, Jana. Okay, so everybody, let's count everything back up as we rebox this. So I'm going to get some ribbon samples, some, this is like a full roll of washi, a full jar of glitter, at least one ink pad. So again, whether you're ordering this weekend or not, you're gonna get a bundle that looks a little bit like this. One ink pad and some ephemera or some embellishments, collectible button pin, an ephemera pack, and then let's repack everything. So for the equivalent of 4 paper pads as pattern paper samplers. So you get 4 of those, many with coordinating ephemera. Oh, that's pretty. And then let's count. We've got 1 stamp set, 2, and these are large stamps too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stamps. Oh, there aren't any dies in this. Oh, there are dies. The zombies are dies. Okay. So 7 stamps, dies, stencils, a roll of double-sided adhesive tape, and then handmade cards from the instructors at the Masculine Makes masterclass series. And then this weekend only, so all orders that come in this weekend, use this code that's on screen now, and you can take 10% off of any mystery box that's currently still in stock. And in addition to the 10% off, I will also throw in some extra inks. So I got some extra inks, and I'll show what you might get. Trying not to hit my camera. And I don't know how many boxes are left, and I don't know how much you'll get in terms of the free Sukaneko ink bundles, but I'm gonna try to give a generous portion of, so you'll get maybe a couple few Memento Dewdrops. These are dye-based inks. And some of my favorite inks are the VersaFine Clairs. Some of these are new, some are just my favorite colors. I think a lot of these are new. But if you watch the replay, I think T tells us which ones are actually new and which ones are, like, we know that one. This one I ordered just because it's my favorite. And I try to, like, you know, share what my favorite things are. So, so if you order this weekend, you'll probably get a couple of VersaFine Clairs, maybe 4 of the Dewdrops. Kind of just depends on how many people order. And somebody's gonna get this pair, which I love. If we're talking like basic supplies that I use all the time, my all-time favorite is the Onyx Black. I use this for pretty much every sentiment that I stamp. And the Memento is a dye-based ink, so if I'm stamping and coloring with alcohol markers, I tend to like to use either a hybrid ink or the Memento Tuxedo Black. And then I got a lot of these sponge daubers, so I'll throw in a couple of these as well. So those are just some of the freebies that I'm going to throw into every order of the mystery box. Doesn't matter which mystery box you order. I'll include some of these as just additional freebies. I figure I don't remember the cutoff date for USPS shipping to be in time for Christmas, but I think we're still in time. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the extras, because if you want to maybe get yourself a Christmas present or get a friend of yours a Christmas present. I think if you put your order in this weekend and I ship everything out by the next couple days or whatever, then you'll still have a chance of getting it in time for the holidays. So feel free to also, if you are buying this as a present and you actually want it to ship to somebody else, you can order it and then put in the shipping address to go to a different address. At the moment, if you're ordering from my website, I can only take orders from the US, but if you live outside of the US and you are interested, just let me know. Find me on Instagram or Facebook and just send me a direct message, and I will price out exact shipping costs to you, and I'll just need your address and then I can price it out. And if you're still interested after you see how much shipping is, then I will invoice you separately and you can place your order that way, because my website won't allow international orders. So if you are interested, and then for folks who reside or want the box shipped to Canada, with Canada Post being on strike, there are two options I have for our Canadian friends. One, you can order this weekend to take advantage of the deal and the extra freebies, and I'll just hold your box. I'll just set one aside for you. I'll take it out of inventory because I'll invoice you and everything. So you'll have to go ahead and pay for it once I invoice you, and I will hold it and ship it once Canada Post resumes service. Or I can price out, I'll give you the price for both, regular postage, USPS, or UPS. If it goes through UPS, then I think UPS is still shipping okay because they run independent of Canada Post. So that's going to be kind of the two options that we can do for Canada residents. Aw, thanks, T. If I don't see you, have a happy birthday. I didn't send you a card because oh, no worries, T. Oh, never say that you're a terrible friend, because you are a wonderful friend, firstly. Second, definitely don't say you're a terrible friend for not sending out a birthday card, because I basically miss everybody's birthday this year, including my family's. I think the only birthdays I did not miss were my husband, my mom, and my mother-in-law. I might have even missed, I think I got my father-in-law, but certainly that does not make you a bad friend for missing a birthday card. If it does, then we're in the same camp, and I'd happily be in any camp with you, T. All right, friends. So that's it for me. Thanks for hanging with me. I really enjoy live streaming, and as you can see, I'm quite a chatter. So thanks for hanging. I don't know how Crafty Fun guests feel, because I must chat so much during Crafty Fun. They can probably hardly get a word in edgewise. So. So I hope everybody's enjoying all of the fun advents, live streams, and whatnot. So I'll see you in the live chats on other people's channels. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. I will see you when I see you. I'm definitely streaming. Oh, I guess I should tell you guys this too. December 14th, I'm streaming. I'm going to be a guest on Lala's channel. So I'll be there. December 18th is going to be special. I'm interviewing Danny of Danny's Dreams on my channel. So I'm not done with streaming, folks. You'll still see me this month. Mary says, happy birthday. Ooh, I'm jealous. I'm spending mine in Florida. How fun. Mary, do you have a birthday coming up this month as well? Happy birthday to you also. All right, friends. I will finish coloring this kitty and I will post it to my socials and I will enter it into the challenge that we have going on. So grab yourself a freebie on my website, and if you color them up, you just need to upload the colored image. If you make a card, that's even better. Post it to Crafty Fun with Friends in the official challenge album, and when the month is over, I'll pick a winner for a prize. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody. So sweet of you. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.